What's up? Tengu230 here. I hope everyone's having a great day. Welcome back to the monthly series, What Are You Playing This Month? Where I ask you what games you'll be playing in the next 30 or so days to come. It's June and E3 is once again coming up right around the corner. Looking forward to seeing that Avengers game by Crystal Dynamics and some release dates, especially for Ghost of Tsushima. But anyway, here's some games coming out this month. And remember, some games can still get delayed and new ones could be announced. It's also not a full list, just some highlights.
Uninvited claws.
When Bloodstained went on Kickstarter, it made some serious money. This was back in 2015, if I remember correctly. One of my friends decided to back it on Kickstarter because he was so amped for a Metroidvania type game from Koji Igarashi. After all these years, it's a little thing, but I want to check out his name in the backer credits when it releases. Recently, Bloodstained has gone through a transformation with an overhaul in graphics based on player concerns, and it's the trailer you're watching now. It's definitely leagues better from how it was, and the gameplay looks like it'll be fun to play. I'm all in to give it a shot. I think I'll grab it on PC after reading the system requirements, which states on the minimum side, if you have a potato PC or above, you're okay, and for recommended, the only potatoes you use are the tasty kind. Here's hoping everyone involved has just created a kick-ass classic. It's out June 18th.
It's only fair I take my turn.
I remember Judgment first referred to as Project Judge, now known as Judgment. It's a spin-off of the Yakuza series. You're a private detective named Takayuki Yagami investigating a serial murder case. Here's what it says on the official site. A lawyer pulls off a miracle, only to have the verdict cost him everything. Now, as a string of murders casts a shroud over the city and the law begins to fail, justice cannot afford to be blind. The son of a murdered lawyer, Takayuki Yagami was raised on the streets of Kamurocho by a Yakuza patriarch who paves the way for Yagami to follow his real father's footsteps. Taking a job at the Genda law office, Yagami accepts a high-profile case, proving Shinpei Okubo, a man suspected of murder, innocent. I never played Yakuza from the ground floor, so this could be a good time to start for me on a newish series. It's out officially on the 25th. I dabbled into making some stages for Super Mario Maker on the Wii U. I think I published about 4 levels and I was working on a 5th, then I just kind of stopped playing. Some of the creations that folks out there have made are incredible. So much time and effort to create a kick-ass level, something I could probably never do. I haven't read up much on Super Mario Maker 2, other than it has a story mode, but I'm sure Nintendo will make this an awesome sequel full of new items and tools to use. It's out on the 28th. Crash Team Racing holds a special place in my heart because it's a game that Vince, Hi, and I played for many afternoons, mostly in battle mode. I never thought much of it at first when Vince decided to purchase it. I think my initial reaction was, really? You bought Crash Team Racing? I was skeptical, but Vince did buy it for a reason, and once we all got on it, that first afternoon with it flew by, and by the time I knew it, my parents had to pick me up from Vince's house. It's probably the only Crash game that I share a fondness for because I barely played the original trilogy. Man, nostalgia can bite you in the ass sometimes, can it? And I'm really thinking about purchasing it. It's out on the 21st. Alright, here comes the lightning round. The last thing I read about The Sinking City was that it got delayed until this month. During that time, it also became an Epic exclusive, which of course ruffled some feathers. In any case, the description reads on the Steam page, in the 1920s on the east coast of the United States, the half-submerged city of Oakmont is gripped by supernatural forces. You're a private investigator uncovering the truth of what has possessed the city and corrupted the minds of its inhabitants. And yours. It's out on the 27th.
I want none of this to be real.
I didn't play Battletech as much as I would have liked to, even though I was at the beginning. There was just a lot of information to take in, and while I was trying to sift through the systems to see how they worked as best I could, it still felt a little out of reach for me. With Urban Warfare on the way, Battletech's newest expansion, it's given me some time to think about how I left the game. I do know that one day I'll return, because despite my troubles with the game, with that bit of a learning curve, I still enjoyed what I played. The DLC is out on the 4th. My friend Hai said to me the other day, "Are you gonna get Sam Show?" I kind of dismissed it at first because I never heard of that word before, so he asked again and I was like, "What's Sam Show?" He chuckled and he said, "Oh, Samurai Showdown, it looks cool. You learn something new every day." As per his question, it does look great, but since I suck at fighting games, I said, maybe when it gets cheaper. It's out on the 25th, according to Game Pressure. Alright, so I'm really anticipating My Friend Pedro. It's supposed to come out in June, but there's no firm release date. It's action-packed, and it's silly. And here's the Steam description. My Friend Pedro is a violent ballet of friendship, imagination, and one-man struggle to obliterate anyone in his path at the behest of a sentient banana. As for me, I'll do what I can. We're in the thick of it with A Plague Tale: Innocence, and I played a bit of Void Bastards, which is pretty fun. After A Plague Tale, I'll try to head back to Red Dead 2. Definitely expect My Friend Pedro on the playlist. So with all that behind us, let me turn my head toward you all and ask, what are you playing this month? That's going to be it for this episode. A list of games is down in the description below. It's not a full list, but most. As I said at the start, some games could still get delayed, and new ones could be announced. And again, for Offshot Gaming, is Trails of Cold Steel out yet? So if y'all made it this far, thanks for watching. And as always, take care, and Tengu230 out. Alright y'all, game on everybody. Keep smiling, thanks for the support, and I'll see you next month.